What's going on, guys? This is gonna be take two. This is your boy SMG coming live from my Elgato Game Capture HD, and my first video is actually giving you guys a kind of like a little tutorial, a little rundown on Ultimate Team. I hope it really helped you guys out. So right now I am going to go through the Fantasy Showdown with you guys. Well, actually, let me go back. Let me go back. It's updating now. All right. So basically, fantasy showdowns are, I don't know what you want to call them. Basically, they're kind of like objectives for your team. Basically, trying to straighten your team or strengthen your team, and things like that. And what I give kudos to EA for is they constantly update the fantasy showdowns, like right here. They give new fantasy showdowns, and I'll show you what I mean by the fantasy showdowns. So the fantasy showdowns really, so in the fantasy showdowns you have entry and non-entry requirements. Basically, the difference between those is you don't have to have anything. You'll see what the description of the fantasy showdown is, and then you'll see entry requirement. And you scroll over, you see none of these have none. So that's a good thing. If you're starting out, you don't really have any like gold players, silver players, things like that, this will be the best bet to do it. If you're just starting out your team, I recommend doing it. So let's look here. So you'll scroll through, you'll see what the description is of every showdown, and if you click on it, see, like right here, I've already beaten this one. So what I like about EA is they, like I said, they keep on constantly updating it, which is a good thing. And then, so like this blocks per game, it's gonna be basically people that's leading blocks per game this year. So it's gonna be your Sarge Ibaka, your Tim Duncan, your Anthony Davis, and that's gonna be the team that you play against. It's not gonna be point guards, power forward, shooting guard, and small forward team. It's gonna be a mixture, just depending on the showdown. Steals, you're going to have like your Chris Paul, your Russell Westbrook, your Dwayne Wade. Rebounds, that's going to be like your DeAndre Jordan, Kevin Love, players like that. Assists, that's going to be your Chris Paul, your Steph Curry's, your Russell Westbrook. Points per game, that's going to be your Kevin Durant's, Kobe, LeBron James, things like that. So I've already beaten that. And if you see right there underneath the total rewards, if I were to play that again, if I were to play these 5 right here, it's 500, so I would get 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 tokens just for playing. And then pretty much you see the check right at the top left? That means I've done it. Pretty self-explanatory. This one I haven't done. Is the main reason why I haven't done this one is because it just gives me tokens. To be honest with you, I don't necessarily need the tokens. Well, I kind of do right now, because I have actually beaten all the fantasy showdowns that give you gold packs. So like I've completed this one. This one, your total reward if you were to play this one will give you a bronze pack. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Some of these give you coins. Some of these give you packs like this one. This one gives you a silver pack. Yeah, it gives you a silver pack. Some of them will actually give you premium packs. I think I've gotten a little bit of those. Like this one, for instance, I just beat this one the other day, and it's the best of the best. It's on all-star difficulty. Well, I wouldn't say the best. It's on the second to hardest difficulty. Superstar is the hardest difficulty to play. But yeah, you got your Thunder, Knicks, Warriors, Bulls, Grizzlies, Pacers, Spurs, and then Heat. I beat all those teams, and I got a gold pack for it. So that's the non-entry requirements. So if you go over to with entry requirements, let's see here. This will pop up the newest fantasy showdown that EA's put out on the game. So right now, for instance, you have to play 3 out of 4 away from home against the East. It's called Memphis Blues. So you're basically going against the Washington Wizards, Brooklyn Nets, the Chicago Bulls, and the Bobcats. You're playing 3 to 4 of those away, and see down at the bottom now, instead of none, you have to have at least 2 Grizzly players. So if you don't have 2 Grizzly players, you can't play it. Pretty self-explanatory. This one's Cavs, so you have to at least have 2 Cavaliers, 1 Hawk, 2 Mavericks, 2 Pelicans, 3 Knicks. Some of these get a little bit ridiculous. Like where's that one? This one, you have to have at least 5 current Spurs players. They don't necessarily need a start, as long as they're on your team. It should work. This one, if you were to do this, you have to have at least 5 Heat players. You'll get a silver pack for doing it. And then I think my next challenge that I'm going to do, I'm probably going to do these. I'm probably going to do these, even though they're only tokens. I'm still going to do them anyway. A team's only going against point guards, or your team is only point guards. So your Westbrook, your Kerrs, your Chris Paul, your John Wall, things like that. Ooh, the All-Star West. Ooh, that's brutal. This one's gonna be fun. Having all centers on your team, that's crazy. I noticed too, playing on the Showdowns, is the East is actually weaker than the West, so I kind of have a tough time playing against the West, but I'll still take on the East as well. And as some of these, yeah, oh yeah. So if you don't have 5 players, or 5 gold players, you can't do that. These are kind of cool because it kind of really, it's something different. That's what I like about the fantasy showdowns. They're always something different. So like this one, for instance, you have to have all bronze players, and then, ooh, that's a little tough. That's a little tough with bronze players. So you'll get a bronze pack for that, and then you'll get 400 tokens as well as the bronze pack. And I'll do a little gameplay video here in a bit, just kind of show you guys what you get on top of the rewards. And so I think I just beat this one the other day, yeah, as well. It's always against Miami, man. I don't know what it is. I guess they prefer, and it's always Thunder Heat. It's never Heat Thunder. It's Thunder Heat for the best of the best. And this one was a toughie, if I do say so myself, as far as, because this one, it required you to have superstar difficulty, which I normally play on anyways, but it was 12 minutes, so you're playing 5 full games right here. It's pretty crazy, So there's that. And then, like I said, EA is constantly updating every week, so they'll show you these. Head to head, you can pretty much take on a live person, which I can probably do, but I prefer not to. I prefer to just play the game for what it is. Tip off. What's crazy too is I actually exploited this yesterday. Well, yesterday it actually, instead of my SMG, my Los Angeles logo, it had the Miami Heat logo with the Hawks underneath where the SMG was at. So that's different. Definitely digging that logo though. God, I'm not a Lakers fan, but I love that logo. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then yeah, pretty much you get the best of the best by getting a gold pack. And you guys are looking at my record and my tokens, probably like 74-4. Like, yeah, I play Ultimate Team a lot, guys. Don't get me wrong, I love Ultimate Team. One of the best things to play on NBA Live. So I'm hoping for NBA Live 15. Hopefully, I want EA to beat out 2K. I'm sorry. As much as a fanboy I sound, I mean, I have both, but at the same time, I want NBA Live to take over, to be honest with you. I love Live. And so, yeah, here's those NBA points I was talking about. Izzy spent $20 and he got 2,200. That's just crazy. But he lucked out. He's got like an 85 overall team. He's got LeBron James. He's got Chris Paul. He's set up. He's set up real nice. All right. Yeah, so I've done 73 showdowns out of 201. Like I said, they keep on, EA keeps on constantly updating every week, so there's always going to be more to play. Alrighty, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys like it. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, like me on Twitch or like me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitch, and I'm going to do some gameplay video of my Ultimate Team in the next video. So hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next